Good evening. My name is Chiquita Moore, and I am a member of the Group Dynamics class here at Liberty University. I had the pleasure of conducting a group meeting consisting of 5 adults from the ages of 60 to 70 years old. My meeting was conducted in the family room area of my home. The setting was a circle area with 6 chairs and TV trays, 5 TV trays, that were placed in the front of each participant's chair. I did not have a co-leader present for this group meeting. The purpose of this group meeting was to discuss managing stress levels in our lives as seniors. And these stress levels that occur during times of health issues, family issues, financial issues, employment, and overall demands of life. At the beginning of the meeting, group members greeted each other with familiarity as each are acquainted with me. And then as a group leader, I did introduce each to one another upon entering my home. The initial greeting helped and served as an icebreaker for developing a group dynamic of comfort for each group member. The context of the group meeting was explained as an opportunity to discuss how each participant is managing the stresses of their lives during these senior years. As group leader, I also explained the rules of confidentiality, group focus, my facilitation of group member participation, and also sharing time frames. The group meeting was started with me asking each participant how they felt about discussing their stress levels and stress management experiences with the group. As group leader, I wanted to stimulate the participants' sharing and discussion right away. With prompting by me, each participant answered. I then asked each member to share from the category of health, family, finances, or employment any stress that they've experienced recently. Each member again shared. I then provided each member with a plastic cylinder measurement vial and a small amount of red colored liquid. I asked each to fill their vial to the level that would represent the highest level of stress experienced in this category. Each member participated and provided some discussion regarding their experience. I then asked each member what was the method of stress management used for the reduction or stress management of their stress level during that time. Each shared. One member talked about prayer and how he felt about times that stopping to pray had helped him. Another group member talked about her mom and how her mom used to hum. And then she took a moment to remember her mother's resilience. The group discussion was positive, and I then talked to the group about why it is so helpful to have this feedback when it is supportive and encouraging. I provided a handout on ways that older adults can reduce stress, such as physical activity with the direction of their physician, setting boundaries, and Christian counseling. Rounds were used to end the group meeting, having each member share what it was about this meeting that was most helpful and what each will do as a result of this group meeting. I was very comfortable with facilitating this group meeting. I had the advantage of being in my home and being acquainted with my participants. I also shared in the age group and the topic choices, even though I did not share in the group discussion. My familiarity with the topic helped me to prepare for the group discussion and for the questions and props, also for the handouts. I was able to use my study of conducting and processing group exercises to move the group discussion along with benefit to each group member. The only challenges that I faced were coordinating times convenient to all the group participants. I do believe that I should have added about 20 minutes for group wrap-up as the group session itself was very rewarding and should have been given the full hour. The highlight of my experience is that I can work with groups both professionally and personally. I would like to continue to use my professional knowledge and training in my church, family, and community. At times, it has been difficult to establish boundaries with people who are so familiar or who see you as a friend. In a helping profession, we want to help those we're close to as well as others. Many of the exercises detailed in our study, along with learning to outline and prepare my topic, will be helpful as I move forward as a more skilled group leader. I want to learn more about appropriate props and information gathering for my chosen topics. As a concluding thought, I'd like to share that groups can be a great tool for confidence building and a connection to others. Lifelines can be established from the thoughts and sharing from group participants. Thank you so much and have a wonderful evening.